Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our session on effective leadership and conflict management in temporary organizations. Today, we're going to explore how to navigate the unique challenges that arise in short-term teams, enhance coordination among members, and foster relational leadership that drives success. Whether you're leading a project-based team or working within temporary structures, this presentation will provide valuable insights to help you manage conflicts effectively and lead with confidence. Let's dive in. Temporary organizations are groups created to achieve a specific goal within a limited time frame. These can be project teams, task forces, or ad hoc groups formed to tackle particular issues or objectives. One of the biggest challenges they face is the pressure to deliver results quickly, which means there isn't much time to waste. Another common difficulty is that roles within the team can be unclear or keep changing as the group evolves. On top of that, these teams have come together rapidly, often without any prior relationships or shared history, which can lead to uncertainty. This uncertainty is often heightened by shifting environments or incomplete information, making it even harder to navigate the work ahead. Relational leadership is all about focusing on the quality of relationships and interactions within the team, rather than just relying on formal authority or position. It's a shift from traditional hierarchical leadership to something more personal and collaborative. At its core, this approach emphasizes trust, open communication, and mutual influence, which are essential for building strong connections. By genuinely connecting with team members on a personal level, leaders can foster a sense of belonging and understanding. This, in turn, leads to better collaboration and higher engagement across the team. Ultimately, relational leaders create an empowering environment where everyone feels valued and motivated to contribute their best. When conflict arises in temporary teams, the leader plays a crucial role in managing effectively. First, it's important to recognize the early signs of conflict before they escalate. This requires vigilance and a keen awareness of team dynamics. Effective leaders also rely heavily on emotional intelligence to understand how team members are feeling and to mediate disagreements in a way that promotes constructive dialogue. Maintaining team cohesion is key, and leaders do this by addressing issues promptly, encouraging open communication, and balancing the demands of the task with the emotional needs of the team. Because these teams are short-lived, addressing problems quickly is essential to avoid escalation. Ultimately, leaders must skillfully manage both the task at hand and the interpersonal relationships, since there's limited time to build or repair trust in temporary groups. This balance is a critical skill for successful leadership in these environments. Temporary organizations face a variety of conflicts that can disrupt team dynamics and progress. One key type is task-related conflicts, which arise from disagreements over goals or the expected work outputs. Then we have interpersonal conflicts, which often stem from differences in personality or communication styles between team members. Process conflicts are another common issue, involving disputes about how tasks should be carried out. Several triggers often lead to these conflicts. Ambiguous roles and responsibilities can create confusion, while intense time pressure adds stress. Additionally, the diversity in team members' backgrounds and work styles, though valuable, can sometimes cause misunderstandings. These triggers increase tension and the chance of conflict arising, making it crucial to identify and address them early for smoother collaboration. When it comes to making team coordination work quickly, the first step is to clearly define and communicate goals right from the start. Everyone needs to understand exactly what we're aiming for to stay focused and aligned. Next, it's crucial to clarify roles and expectations early on. This helps prevent any confusion about who is responsible for what, so the team can work efficiently without overlaps or gaps. Another key factor is establishing communication norms that ensure information flows in a timely and transparent manner. When everyone knows how and when to share updates, it keeps the entire team in sync. Lastly, maintaining agility and flexibility is vital. Teams need to be able to adapt their processes as situations evolve, all while staying aligned and moving forward toward our objectives. This balance keeps momentum strong even as challenges arise. When we talk about relational leadership in action, one of the key elements is finding the right balance between assertiveness and empathy. It's about standing firm while truly understanding others' perspectives. This balance helps leaders address both conflict and coordination within their teams effectively. Engaging team members is just as crucial, and leaders do this through active listening and clear, transparent communication. When people feel heard and informed, they're more willing to contribute and collaborate. At the same time, leaders take charge by guiding decision making and resolving conflicts confidently. This kind of leadership provides direction and clarity when tough choices arise. By focusing on both empathy and assertiveness, leaders help manage interpersonal tensions, enabling teams to coordinate smoothly even under pressure or uncertainty. Ultimately, relational leadership builds a foundation of trust and shared commitment, which is essential for sustained teamwork and success. This trust turns diverse individuals into a cohesive group working toward common goals. Here, we see some real-world examples that highlight both the successes and lessons learned with relational leadership in temporary teams. First, teams that embrace relational leadership showed clear improvements in managing conflicts and coordinating their efforts more effectively. This approach doesn't just reduce friction, it actually moves teams toward resolution faster, which several project teams have reported, along with a boost in mutual trust. Another critical takeaway is the need for leaders to be adaptable. Successful leaders adjust their style as the situation evolves, maintaining ongoing dialogue to keep communication open. Finally, building psychological safety, even in short-lived teams, is essential. When team members feel safe to express themselves without fear, it fosters collaboration and resilience, ultimately enhancing the team's performance. These insights really emphasize how relational leadership can make a tangible difference in dynamic, fast-paced environments. As a temporary team leader, there are several practical tools you can rely on to effectively manage your team. First, frequent check-ins are crucial. These allow you to stay updated on both the progress of tasks and the overall morale of the group. It's not just about status updates. Understanding how your team is feeling helps you address issues early. Next, active listening plays a key role. By truly hearing your team members' concerns and perspectives, you build trust and create a more collaborative environment. When conflict arises, using structured conflict resolution frameworks can guide you through addressing disputes in an organized and fair way, preventing escalation. Lastly, fostering psychological safety is essential. When team members feel safe to share their ideas and concerns without fear, innovation and engagement thrive. Together, these strategies form a strong foundation for leading your team successfully, even on a temporary basis. When working with temporary teams, one of the biggest challenges is the pressure of tight timelines and the uncertainty that comes with it. This means that roles need to be clarified quickly to avoid confusion and keep everyone moving forward efficiently. At the heart of effective leadership in these teams is relational leadership. This approach focuses more on building trust, maintaining open communication, and influencing others positively rather than relying on authority alone. It's about connecting with team members and fostering collaboration. Conflict is almost inevitable in these fast-paced environments. It usually arises from task-related issues, interpersonal tensions, or disagreements about processes, all of which are often amplified by ambiguity and stress. Recognizing these sources helps in addressing conflicts constructively. To coordinate successfully, teams need clearly defined goals and roles. Additionally, communication must be flexible to adapt to changing circumstances and keep everyone aligned. This kind of coordination ensures that the team functions smoothly despite the inherent challenges. Leadership in these situations requires a delicate balance between empathy and assertiveness. Leaders must understand and relate to their team members' perspectives, while also confidently guiding the group and managing conflicts to maintain unity and focus. Finally, practical leadership tools, whether methods for improving communication, techniques for conflict resolution, or strategies to boost psychological safety, are essential in enhancing team adaptation and overall performance. These tools empower teams to navigate uncertainty and achieve success together. Now, I'd like to open the floor to you. Please feel free to share any questions you have or experiences you've encountered regarding leadership, conflict management, or how you've coordinated teams in temporary organizations. Your insights are incredibly valuable because they help us deepen our understanding of what effective relational leadership looks like in these fast-moving and time-limited environments. So don't hesitate to contribute. Your perspectives can enrich the conversation for everyone.